It's time to start the sneak peeks for the next update inside of Clash of Clans. What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're starting sneak peeks for the next update inside of Clash of Clans. We got some awesome changes coming. We got some new building levels, some new troop levels, and some balance changes that might just be enough to shift the meta. So stick around here today, guys. We're going to go over all of that here today. And guys, make sure you subscribe and have those notifications on. That way you don't miss any future sneak peeks for this update. But let's go ahead. Let's hop into it. Let's talk about the new building levels, which you might be able to spot here on the base. Let's go ahead and talk about the new building levels coming with this update. Now, there aren't too many defensive buildings that haven't been upgraded yet at Town Hall 14. As a matter of fact, there's two, the Expo and the Mortar. And guess what, guys? We're finally getting new levels to the Expo and Mortar. Let's go ahead, let's hop in, and let's check these out. First up is the level 14 Mortar. Oh man, this is gonna fit the theme for Town Hall 14 really nicely. And we're gonna talk numbers, but as always, guys, I am in the developer build, so the numbers are always subject to change. To upgrade a mortar level 13 to 14, it's going to cost us 17.5 million gold. And each mortar upgrade will take 18 days, and we'll see a damage per second increase of 6 and a hit point increase of 150. So nice little boost there. That's what, almost a 14% hit point gain and what, like a 13% damage per second gain on all of those mortars. So a nice significant change there, helping out the splash damage against those ground attacks. And then the other defense that hasn't been upgraded yet at Town Hall 14 is the Expo. So we see the old Town Hall 13 Expos on the left, the level 8 Expos, and the level 9 Expos here on the right. The level 8 Expo is going to cost 18.5 million gold to upgrade to level 9, and each Expo will take 19 days to upgrade. But you'll notice we get a damage per second increase of 15 and a hit point increase of 300, which is going to be a 7% increase on the hit points and about an 8% increase on the damage per second, which is much needed in my opinion. I think the bows should have gotten a level a little bit earlier. That's just my personal take on it, but I'm glad that we're finally getting these Expos upgrading here for Town Hall 14. Along with the new mortar and Expo levels, we'll also be able to upgrade 50 more wall segments up to level 15. So working our way to max, but not quite all of the walls yet. We notice that there's still 125 level 14 walls, which implies that there's still going to be more Town Hall 14 updates, right? I mean, that's what I'm taking away from that. You guys imply that how you want, but for me, that means that we're going to have more Town Hall 14 updates coming. Now, let's get into the fun stuff, guys. We're going to talk about the new troop levels coming, and we're going to start with our green golem here. That's right, we're getting green level 11 golems with this update. This update is going to be heavily focused on the ground armies, and I think we could see a return of some really powerful strategies, and we'll talk about that as we introduce all these troops. And a reminder, as we're talking about these troop numbers, these numbers are always subject to change, but we see here the golem is going to have a damage per second of 85, which is going to be up 5, a damage when destroyed of 850, up 50 there, and 84 hit points, which is going to be 400 additional hit points, which is going to be really awesome. Still going to spawn those 3 golemites, so a lot of beef coming to the golems. But what else are we getting there? Man, there's some really cool stuff. Let's talk about one of my favorite troops in the game, and that of course is the we're getting level 11 hogs. Look how sick these guys look. Those green, I just love that everything's green, let's be honest. And those hogs even look beefier. Look, they got like a little face shield on there. Let's check out the stats for the hogs. So level 11 hog riders are going to have a damage per second of 187, up from 174, hit points of 1080, up from 970. And remember, these guys are going to target defenses. And if you remember back a few metas ago, Hog Riders paired really well with the miners. And yes, we are getting level 8 miners here at Town Hall 14, which means we could see the return of the hybrid army. That was one of the most powerful attacks in the game for a long time. Will these new troop levels be enough to see the return of the hybrid? Stick around a little bit later and I'll try a hybrid using the new hogs and miners, because honestly, I'm really excited for this army to come back. We'll see if it's going to be enough with these new levels. So the miners level 8, they're going to get a damage per second increase of 8 up to 136, was 128. They're going to get 1100 hit points, so an additional 100 hit points. It was 1000, so a 10% increase there. That's a lot for the miners. That might help out quite a bit. So hybrid could make a return, but what about the other troops coming? There's some other troops that are kind of underutilized at 14 because they're a little squishy. And when I said squishy, I had one troop in mind, the bowler. We're getting brand new level 6 bowlers coming to Clash of Clans, and we saw a kind of change where the super wizards are being used more than the bowlers right now, especially in those smash attacks. So maybe a new level will be enough to help the bowlers out and maybe restore them to their former glory, because bowlers, man, they used to be so powerful, but with that poison introduced at Town Hall 14, they just don't get used as much. And we can see here, they're getting 70 more hit points, up to 500, so that's a pretty significant change, and maybe that's what they need. They'll also get a damage per second increase of 6 up to 102. So will this restore the bowlers to their former glory? That's a question I'm really curious about. And our final troop upgrade for this update will be the Yetis to level 4. Like I said, guys, this is a really heavy ground update, but remember, air's been getting a ton of love, so maybe this will help balance things out and we'll start to see those ground attacks returning. These guys, like, it wasn't a huge crazy change, but I think the deeper colors on these are really, really nice. Like, those Yeti might stand out, like the horns. I love the way these Yetis look. And the level 4 Yeti is going to get a damage per second of 290. That's up from 270, so 20 more damage per second there, and 3,700 hit points, which is up from 3,500. So a little bit of extra level there. And then they're also going to get an additional spawned Yeti Mite. Before they spawn 10, now you will get 11 Yeti Mites spawning with the level 4 Yeti. And this is what all these guys will look like when it's not so zoomed in. That way you can get a more natural feel for it. I love the way these troops look. I think the art on these are amazing. I'm genuinely curious to see if we'll see a return of hybrid or smash attacks with the bowlers. But that's not all, guys. We're getting some balance updates as well, some fixes to the game, if you will. So our first balance change has to do with the Inferno Dragons, and it has to deal with their ramp up speed of that Inferno beam. It's going to take 0.2 seconds longer, so not a crazy amount of time longer, but just a little bit longer for them to reach that maximum damage, and this should help slow them down a little bit. The Inferno Dragon's still very, very strong in the game, but it's just going to take them a little bit longer to get to that maximum damage. We've seen a ton of love for air. Now we got to balance those air attacks out, and this is one change we'll see to help slow down these Inferno Dragons. You can see the little bit of a difference right there against that Eagle. Our next change has to deal with the Dragon Riders. The Dragon Riders are going to have their range shortened by 0.5 tiles, so half a tile. They're going to have to get just a little bit closer to their target to use that range attack. Now, this isn't something that's going to be really easy to demonstrate, but I'll just show off a few Dragon Riders in action here. Remember, they do have that splash damage, though, when they get taken out, but they will have to move a little bit closer when they have to attack. This will put them in range for, like, air defenses a little bit easier and slow these guys down, because, honestly, the Dragon Riders, we're seeing Dragon Riders being used everywhere right now. Like, this is probably one of the strongest troops in the game right now. One of the most meta attacks. They're just being used in every attack, so this will help slow them down a little bit. Now, the next change has to do with Yak, and this one might not seem like really crazy or anything like that, but I think this one will actually be pretty significant. The Yak isn't going to deal the splash damage. You notice right there, this is in game right now, that the Yak was able to bust through 3 walls. It's not going to do that anymore. So this is a huge change, guys. Not having that splash on the Yak is massive, because there'd be times where the Yak would take out, like, skeletons or stuff. Now the Yak is just going to target one thing at a time, no splash damage. So that's a pretty significant change that could slow down, like, hero dives into bases, because remember that Yak, like, say it was hitting that gold storage, if there was like a skeleton through there, it would help take them out. That's not going to be the case anymore. So that's a pretty significant change coming to our pets. So there's also going to be some minor bug fixes, stuff like builders getting stuck, like wars being able to start with the wrong number. Those things will be fixed, but let's try this out, guys. Let's try out one of the new hybrid attacks. I don't know if I remember how to do this, but we're gonna try, guys. We're gonna try our hardest here. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start in. We're gonna go with the sneaky here. We're gonna start with our queen walking through here. Okay, queen walking. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We're actually gonna go ahead and start in another balloon through there and another balloon through here. All right, queen should be fine. I'm gonna send the blimp in for the town hall, which should also pull out this clan castle. All right, nice. Working, cooking, working. All right, awesome. Did we get the headhunter down with the blimp? I think we did. Oh, no, there's one headhunter still there. All right, one headhunter still there. Let's go like this. Let's go like so. We're going to try to wall break the queen in to this compartment. That would be perfect if she does just that. All right, nice. Nice. We're working. We're cooking. I should have brought a minion. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and let's poison here. Let's rage her through that. All right, perfect, perfect. Working, working, working. All right, so we want to get the queen up into that compartment. I'm going to put a Yeti down here with this. I'm actually going to throw in a balloon also. All right, just to try to get that stuff out, and then we're going to start our king over on the other side. We got to get going here soon. I'm going to go ahead and... I think we're gonna rage like right there just so the queen's fine. Do I have another sneaky? I do have another sneaky. Let's go with our king right here. Perfect. And then we're gonna start our hybrid right up the middle here, guys. Queen, I think, should be fine over there. I hope she's fine. Let's go ahead and spread all this stuff out here. Let's spread all this stuff out through there. All right, yeah, queen's good. Queen is gravy. Let's go ahead and hit the warden ability early here as all that stuff's coming in. Nice, perfect, awesome. All right, guys. First try at the hybrid. It's been a while. It's been a while. Let's see if we can get through here. Let's go ahead and heal this stuff up through here. Let's go ahead and freeze the eagle. Freeze. Oh, we got tons of bomb towers over there. We got our king working through there. All right, nice. I'm going to go ahead and freeze again here. We're actually going to heal because there's a lot of bomb towers through there. King's working. He's trying to get through to that royal champion. We still got our queen going. Let's see if we can break her out maybe. Or maybe break her into that next compartment. Oh, this is looking good, guys. This is looking good. I think if like you can keep the hybrid away from the town hall, that would be optimal. I don't know, just thinking out loud. Our troops are getting beat up here. Maybe we should have saved... We should have saved one of those heals there. Queen's working. We still have our Royal Champion Seeking Shield ability, which we're probably going to have to pop here momentarily. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pop that right there. We do have an Invis. All right. Seeking Shield gets lots of damage. This is going to come down to the Queen, I think, guys. Going to come down to the Queen. If she can get through there. Wait, that wall is open because our king broke through there. Hold on. I think we're going to 3-star this. First try. Like, legit first try, guys. Oh, my god. I'm genuinely surprised that I have... Was that like the cleanest hybrid phase? But if you can get a good queen charge through there, like, that's the move, guys. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and hit her ability through here. Oh, wait. We might time fail. Oh, are we going to get there? Oh, look, I'm leaving this up either way, no matter what. This is genuinely the first attack. I swear, the first attack. Oh, we got this. We got this, guys. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Queen. Come on. Nice. Hybrid could be plausible, guys. Oh, man. The meta is going to open up after this update. That is sick, man. That works so nicely. So there we have our first sneak peek for the next update coming to Clash of Clans. Tomorrow we have an epic one for you guys, and I got a clue so you guys can try to figure this out between now and tomorrow. What do the terms turkey, six-pack, strike, and perfect game all have in common? That's your hint for tomorrow's sneak peek. Subscribe and have those notifications on. That way you don't miss it because it's a really, really fun one. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing. While you watch that whole video, here's another video that YouTube thinks you'll like, and here's a playlist of similar videos.